You're not going to believe what Samsung might be doing with the Galaxy S series. Picture this, the iconic S Pen, a signature feature of the Ultra models, might be losing its dedicated spot inside the phone. That's right, Samsung could be removing the built-in S Pen holster in the upcoming Galaxy S26 Ultra. Why? To make room for something fans have been begging for, a bigger battery. Sounds crazy, right? But when you hear the reasoning behind it, it actually makes a lot of sense. There's a lot more happening with the S26 Ultra than just the S Pen shakeup, so buckle in because what Samsung's cooking up might just surprise you. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. If you're hyped for what Samsung has planned, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you're always in the loop. Let's jump right in. For years, the S Pen has been part of the Galaxy Ultra identity, neatly tucked inside the phone. But according to fresh leaks from Flash Panda Pro, Samsung might be ditching the internal slot in favor of external magnets. Just like what we've seen on the Galaxy Z Fold 6, that space could then be used for a larger battery, which is something fans have been demanding for a while. Samsung might finally be listening. But don't worry, the S Pen itself isn't going anywhere. It might just be housed differently. With external magnets, the stylus would still stay securely attached, and there's even talk of Samsung upgrading the S Pen's functionality. So while it might no longer be embedded inside the device, it could become even more useful. And freeing up that internal space opens the door for a reworked internal layout with more room for performance-boosting components and, of course, a bigger battery. Rumors suggest Samsung might also be slimming down the camera hardware, using fewer sensors thanks to some high-tech variable aperture technology. That way, they maintain excellent image quality while freeing up even more room. The S26 Ultra, expected in early 2026, might still include the S Pen slot. It's not confirmed yet, but Samsung is clearly exploring alternatives. The idea of a slotless S Pen setup might ruffle some feathers, especially among die-hard Note fans who carried their love of the S Pen into the Ultra line. But if it leads to noticeable gains in battery life and performance, it might be a change worth accepting. Now, beyond the S Pen, there are some exciting updates in store. The S26 Ultra will likely stick with the 200MP main camera, but we're expecting some behind-the-scenes upgrades, like improved sensors, better pixel tech, and maybe even smarter AI-based processing. While it's not a revolutionary leap in hardware, Samsung is refining what already works, but the real game changer might come in 2027 with even more advanced imaging tech. Let's talk about performance. Samsung could debut its next-gen Exynos 2600 chip in the S26 Ultra. This chipset might be Samsung's first built on a 2-in process, which would put it ahead of both Apple and Qualcomm in the race for smaller, more efficient chips. If this pans out, we're talking major gains in speed, power efficiency, and thermal control. This could finally be the Exynos redemption arc fans have been waiting for. Of course, there's also the possibility of Snapdragon variants in select markets, but all eyes are on how well this new Exynos performs. Another big shift could come in the charging department. Don't expect a built-in magnetic ring for CH2 wireless charging like on some other devices. Instead, Samsung might require a case with built-in magnets to enable it. It's a small change, but one that could affect accessories and how users interact with the phone's ecosystem. And yes, the battery itself is getting a major upgrade. Rumors are pointing to a massive 5,500 mAh silicon carbon battery, which would be a huge jump from the current 5,000 mAh standard. Combine that with the new Exynos chip and Samsung's One UI AI enhancements. Think call summarization, predictive replies, real-time translation. You're looking at serious efficiency and longer screen time. AI isn't just a buzzword here, it's becoming central to how your phone manages tasks and power. On the design front, Samsung's going big. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to feature a titanium frame, thinner bezels, and a massive 6.9-inch display with up to 3,000 nits of peak brightness. That's brighter than nearly anything else on the market, perfect for outdoor use. With a screen that size and that bright, every photo, video, and app is going to look incredible. It's shaping up to be Samsung's sleekest, most premium device yet. So what does all of this mean for the Galaxy S26 Ultra's place in the smartphone world? It looks like Samsung is pulling out all the stops. From bigger batteries and better performance to smart features and cutting-edge design, this could be their most complete flagship to date. But there's still that lingering question. Will removing the S Pen slot backfire, or will fans appreciate the trade-off for a more powerful phone? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would you be okay with losing the built-in S Pen slot if it means a bigger battery and better performance? Or do you think Samsung is fixing something that wasn't broken? Either way, we're in for an exciting ride leading up to the S26 Ultra launch. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss a single update. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.